to the E to the L to the U to the X to the E to the top.
Hi there guys, Qwerty Afro here, bringing you another playing Open.BVE video. We're going to be starting off straight into this one because we've been loaded in and the doors are going to be closing in about 15 seconds. But welcome back to another one. It is episode 3. Today we are driving on the Victoria line, and as you can see I'm in a very nice modern swanky cab. It is of the 2009 stock. Doors are now closing. I'm going to put the reverse in forward and we are going to start moving basically, essentially. Get nice chimes off the 2009 stock. There we go. Nicely does it. So we're going to be driving today from, I do believe it's Walthamstow Central to Vauxhall, or I think it's Black Horse Road to Vauxhall. I'm not too sure, because the station we just left there, when I went out in an exterior camera when I was testing it, it did say Black Horse Road, so I'm not too sure. But it is from the Walthamstow Central end of the line. We're going to go all the way up to Vauxhall, which is going to be pretty cool. We're driving in this really nice modern 2009 stock train, which I do believe is the most modern deep level tube stock line. And I think it's the newest. I think the newest is obviously the S stock. I think the S stock is slightly newer than the 2009 stock, but you can tell that they're very similar because obviously they're both made by Bombardier. I don't know if it's Bombardier. People always correct me about that. Anyway, we're going to be going. I'm driving the train actually a manual. It should be on ATO, and I can actually leave it on ATO if I want to. I can actually just press Control A right now, and I can just leave it on the AI, which is pretty cool. So I might leave that while I actually do the shoutouts and that, and then I'll continue again driving in manual, because I don't mind. If there's an option to drive in manual, I'll be fine. But if there's no proper ATO like there is for the Central line I did, then I don't mind. Oh, so this is Black Horse Road. So yeah, we were starting at Walthamstow Central, and this is Black Horse Road coming in now. I don't believe there's any announcements for this train, unfortunately. It's not as detailed or whatever. I'll show it to you guys as soon as we stop here. There we go. The doors are open. I'm gonna go off AI so I can quickly go out. There is a model, as you can see here, but you can hear that there is no. I'm gonna actually open the doors again because I want the doors to keep open. But you can see there is no like open animations and stuff for the doors, unfortunately, which is a bit sad. But you know, at least we get like an exterior view. Some trains don't actually even have an exterior view. It's just like a grayed out kind of box. But you can see here, this is the front. It's not best. It's not the best kind of texturing here. It's just like a flat picture just slapped on the front of the train. But it's fine. There's no interior view, as you can see, so we're not going to do any kind of nice interior shots. That's fine. We get Black Horse Road. I don't like this kind of effect where like the tunneling kind of makes the station look a little dark, but what can you do? But yeah, Black Horse Road, nothing in there. This is obviously not the best map. As I said, I did the best map first, which was the Central line, so from now on it will probably not be good. I think the Northern line as well is alright. Before we actually depart the station, to shoutouts, before I forget, go to, in this video, CK Trivia Gaming and the Shireen 12345. That's again CK Trivia Gaming and the Shireen 12345. Their links and stuff will be down below. Please do show them some love. Again, quick note for the shoutouts, I'm not taking any shoutouts currently, so please do not request one, because I'm trying to go currently through the current list of shoutouts I have, and it's a rather long list, and once I finish that, then people can start requesting again for shoutouts if you already haven't had one. Anyway, that was it. So let's continue our journey. Let's close the doors, I think, because I opened them up by accident there again. Anyway, doors are closed, even though they're already all the time closed. Oh, let me get to there and do that. There we go. The outside texture is actually not too bad for this 2009 stuff. They're alright. These trains go so fast. Like when I've been on the Victoria line, these trains definitely go so fast, and they come into the train stations so fast. It's ridiculous how fast they come in. But they're all controlled automatically, so you know it's fine. They can do whatever they want, to be honest, because the computers just slow it down perfectly. Some of you guys might be keen on me actually trying out the 1967 stock on this map. There is an actual 1967 stock available for this map, and the thing what I'm going to actually do with this series is once I complete each line and do like one video of each line with like their respected train that's like kind of matching to like realistic kind of standards, like of like right now currently there's no 1967 stocks like in real life, 67 stocks. There's only 2009 stocks. So I'm gonna do all the videos I'm gonna try and do them as like realistically possible to real life. But then after I finish doing a video on each line and with each train available, then I'm gonna revisit and go back and try out different combinations and stuff like that. So I'll come back and actually do the Victoria line again, but I will do it with the 1967 stock, so you guys can see that one as well, and not just the 2009 stock that I'm driving in today's video. I think that's fair. It just means that, you know, you guys can see like different kind of stuff, and it'd be cool to also see the 1967 stock as well. You know what I mean? And I've tried it already, and it's actually really nice. That one actually has announcements, while this one actually doesn't have announcements, which is a bit sad, but what can you do? It's a very nice cab. You can't really look anywhere. You can only look a little bit to the left and just kind of move the camera like that. And if you move anywhere down, you can see just white, where you can tell how this one's just been edited like that. But I'm fine. It's detailed enough. It's actually really nice. And the sounds are alright. There's a bit of an annoyance where the motors cut off when you like get past a certain speed like that, which you can tell the quality of this train is not to par with some of the others, but it's doable. Like, I don't mind. It's fine, to be honest. At least I'm driving, you know, this too bad. Like, I'm happy that it's actually an available train, to be honest, because some trains are not available for the game. Right, coming up into our next station, which I don't know what it is. It is Seven Sisters, I do believe. And I'm braking myself. I'm driving the train manually myself. There we go. And the doors open for me automatically, which is kind of nice, I suppose. Let's go again into the free cam so we can watch the train depart. Right. Yep, I was right, the Seven Sisters. Whoa, what was that? I pressed the whistle button, but it like said something or something like that. I'm not too sure. I'll give that a try again. Off it goes. Oh. So the whistle button is, please let the passengers off the train first, please. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Nice. Well, that's an interesting announcement for the whistle button. But yeah, I was only saying the Victoria line was the first ever fully automated underground line in the world at the time when it fully opened in, like, I think it was 1969. Like that was unheard of before, that a train would just drive itself. Obviously a driver would still be there, which drivers are still on board today on the Victoria line. But it's never been I don't think the Victoria line has ever actually been run manually, has it? I'm not sure. People have told me that the Central line apparently on Sundays runs manually. And doesn't use ATO. I don't know if that's fully true, but I wonder if the Victoria line itself has that kind of treatment where maybe on particular days maybe it doesn't run fully automatically. I don't know. Who knows? Because I'm assuming that ATO obviously the ATO is going to need some people behind it in like control centers and stuff like that. They obviously have to like, you know, do all that. It's obviously run by a computer, but obviously people are there to just check if the computers are doing stuff, and maybe they might override some stuff like signals or whatever. But it would be interesting to know if maybe any of the Victoria Line drivers drive the trains manually at certain points. See, right now, like, this thing just annoys me where the motor's just cut off because there's no sound file for this kind of, like, past the certain speed, which is a little annoying, like, you know what I mean, but, you know. I'm gonna turn the AI on now again, because I'm being a bit lazy into this station. I don't wanna stop the train myself, but, you know. We are now at Finsbury Park. Change here for the Piccadilly line, I think. There we go. Now if I use my new announcement that I've discovered.
Let passengers off the train first, please.
There we go. No announcement saying that this is Finsbury Park, unfortunately, but you know, we'll make do with the little PA we have. But I've not been too much on these 2009 stocks. I don't know what I feel about them. They're a bit interesting. Like they obviously share similar traits to kind of visually to the S stock, because they look rather like a mini brother or sister to the S stock. Obviously they don't have walk-through carriages, which is something I was a bit like, why don't they have walk-through carriages if they were kind of similarly designed to this S stock or whatever? It would be cool. Like, I think having walk-through carriages in deep level lines would be really beneficial and really handy. It would just add a lot more capacity and just have a lot more air in the train, I guess, in a way. But I know some of the next future kind of deep level tube stocks are having the kind of they're considering that. Like, I think the new trains for like the Central line and maybe the Bakerloo and possibly even the Piccadilly line might have walk-through carriages. I know, like, I don't know, there was like last year or this year, at the beginning of this year, there was actually like a CGI video of like how a future Siemens tube train would look like, and it looked rather cool, to be honest, and it had like walk-through carriages and whatnot. Yeah, and I think there was actually at some point, there was at some time that the Piccadilly line would essentially get 2009 stocks as well, but they would be called 2014 stock, because in 2014 they were apparently supposed to originally get upgraded, but they didn't. Right, we are now coming up into, what are these little message boards I've been seeing down on the track side? We are now in Highbury Islington, changing for National Rail Service and London Overground. Was that the AI? I think the AI just failed there, the stopping position.
Let passengers off the train first, please.
Right, off it goes. I see the texturing and stuff on this Victoria Line map is not as brilliant as what we've been used to seeing. As I said, this is things will not be as good as they were like in the Central Line video and in the Waterloo City. I think the only other one that's actually decently good is the Northern Line, I've been hearing, because that one has quite a lot of kind of routes and stuff, and has actual signalling. Actual legit dynamics signaling where trains actually are in front of you, and like a signal can change and it can actually go red, and you might have to wait for a train that's in front of you if you're running like early or whatnot. While in most of these other ones, it's just basically you driving on the train, and you're basically anticipating a green signal at every signal essentially. Right, I'm going to turn off AI. I think I'm going to drive a bit myself as well. It's a bit annoying that there is no like ATO feature like there is on the on the central line, which is like really nicely. Like you open the doors and control that yourself, and then you press just 2 buttons. Like in real life, you press 2 buttons to activate ATO. While in this, it's kind of like I just switch on the switch, like in a bit like in Metro Simulator. I kind of switch on the switch, the train kind of runs by itself, and I don't really have to do much. So I feel like if I can drive this now in manual, because there's no actual ATO feature, then I don't mind. I'll just drive it manually, to be honest. And the 1967 stock, which I'll get, as I said, I'll do that at some point when I finish all the lines and revisit lines with other kind of variations. I'll definitely do the 1967 stock, because that's actually really cool. That doesn't have ATO as well, unfortunately. It's manual, but it's a really nice drive, and as I said, it has announcements and stuff like that. Right. Stop. There we go. This is King's Cross, change here for every single line on the network, it seems. Train clear.
Passengers off the train first, please.
Right. Let's get going. Full power. Something like I don't like about like these newer trains is that I feel that they don't really have much soul and character like the older trains do, if you know what I mean. Like maybe eventually the 2009 stock will feel, you know, like it would have character. Like when it's getting replaced in 40 years time, you know, it'll be like, oh yeah, it's done its journey, you know what I mean? As I bet you like when, oh, we're coming up to the next station already, that's pretty quick. This station is, oh damn, what is it? You're changing for the northern line, right? Let me see if I can get a screenshot here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's see if I can get a cool little screenshot here of the train. I hate that the doors also close by themselves. Like, I find that a little... Oh, this is Euston. I find that a little annoying. Something like that for thumbnail. I really like the texturing. Come on, look at that. It's really, really bad. Like the train, the train looks like it's like been like smashed with a stamp or something. It just looks like it's like been flattened. Like the person who ever made this train just couldn't curve it out a little bit better. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Victoria line as well doesn't feel very long. It's not actually it's a long line, but it doesn't have many stations. I think it only has about like 15, 16 stops. It's very short in terms of stations, but I think it was designed as a kind of express, deep level express line that just it didn't stop everywhere like say the Jubilee or the Central line. It just stopped at those key points and just kept going, and that's why you can run so many of these trains per hour on the Victoria line. It just feels crazy. I remember once I was just like waiting at I think it was like Oxford Circus or something on the Victoria line platforms, and I was just you know, train spotting, you know, as you do on the underground. And what is this? Is the station closed? The station looks closed. Does this station look closed to you guys? The station's closed. Is it? Warren Street. Oh, the station might be closed. Was Warren Street ever closed? Oh wait, let's go a little forward. My train isn't actually fully in the platform, would you believe that? Look, the whole carriage isn't in the platform. That's a bit odd. Oh, the station is closed, look. Look at that, station closed, 5 miles per hour. Okay. But that's, you know, that's strange because my train actually cannot fit on this platform. Because look, my first carriage is like kind of gone through, and now if I go all the way back to the other end here, look, so this platform is not compatible. Ladies and gentlemen, this next station is not open. It's closed. That was interesting. A little bit dynamic there. I didn't expect that. But I was saying the Victoria line really, it's essentially a little, it's an underground express route. It's kind of designed that way, just very few stops, and it allows like a lot of trains to kind of run the line essentially. Because when I was like waiting at a platform, like I think it was Oxford Circus, as I was saying, like I'm literally there seeing a train come in, like literally the train would leave and then another train would come in. That's how fast and frequent trains are on the Victoria line. It's actually like almost scary. Like literally the train is all, like the train, you watch the train just go out the platform, the last carriage is just about out the platform and you can already see the lights for the other train coming in, and you're just like, wow, that's frequent. That's pretty frequent, and they can only do that really with these 2009 stock trains. I remember when the 1967 stock trains were still around and still being used. It was because obviously they accelerate and decelerate much slower than these 2009 stocks, like a lot slower. Stop, please. That will do. They take a lot more to accelerate and decelerate, and like it was kind of funny. I don't know if I've ever told you guys about this story. Like when I was like train spotting one day on like a Victoria line platform, I had like a 1967 stock came in, and this is the time when they were still about, and also the 2009 stocks were still running as well with them. I kind of like a 1967 stock pulled up, and the driver pulled down his window like he was looking at, and then he was like, and then me and him just had like a little bit of a conversation where he was just telling me like, oh yeah, this is a really busy shift and whatnot, and then I asked him, oh, what do you like? Do you like the new trains or whatever? And he was like, yeah, they're good, they're faster and whatnot, but the old ones are like better. They just have like so much character and whatnot. And then like he was then joking, he was like, oh yeah, I need to go because like there's a new train behind me, and like I'm just like running so like late behind because these new trains just keep up so well, and they're just like so fast, and the one in front of him was like so fast ahead. I like that kind of transition period when you're introducing a new stock of train to a line, but you still have the existing stock running. It's kind of cool. So like when Victoria line was getting transition, you would have these new trains come in, then you would have an old train come in, and it's like, oh my god. And it's interesting having those kind of two different, like both trains are in a way, both trains are very, like modern for their times, you know. Like the 2009 stock has air conditioning and whatnot for like a deep level tube line. Then you have the 1967 stock was the first stock of train to actually be like run automatically back in the day, and that was like something crazy. Right. I do believe this is where we are currently now. You can see, look at this. My whole like back carriage is not on the platform. Guess this was pretty much, this map was designed for the 1967 stock, but the 1967 stock was the same.
For the safety of all our passengers, please remember that smoking is not allowed on any London Underground train or station.
Oh, okay. We have more announcements. Oh, I'm here already. Oh god, these camera views just get me all the time. What was that one? I'm trying to find the So that's so enter is this one. And if you, like on the numpad, if you press plus, yeah, for the safety. Okay, so I found 2PA announcements. I don't know what the rest are because there's actually no manual that actually comes with this train, unfortunately. So I'm just basically second guessing everything. If I go right now into, this is basically the in-cab ride. Not that good. So that's why, if anyone's wondering, Qwerty, go in passenger view, I want to drive in passenger view. Can't do it, unfortunately. So we just left their Green Park. Interesting station. It has like a huge long tunnel, walk tunnel, where like if you want to change, I think it's between, if you want to get from the Jubilee to the Piccadilly or something like that, you have to walk an excruciatingly long distance, but there's actually like a cool little trick to kind of bypass that. Oh, I saw the other platform down the other side. Very nice. Do you believe this is Victoria? Oh, and we have like a cool modern. There we go. Oh, perfect. How good was that? How good was that? Right. Jesus. Right, go back, go back. Oh, I can't take a thumbnail here. That's annoying. But yeah, this map's just. Let's be honest, it's good.
For the safety of all our passengers, please remember that smoking is not allowed on any London Underground train or station.
Right, it's good. Like the tunnels and stuff are nice. Stations are okayly textured. This train's okay. Like, you know, it's a decently, you know, detailed cab. Like, it's not pixelated or anything like that. It's pretty clear. It's really photorealistic. It's really nice. The sounds I'm not really impressed about. No announcements except for this one and this one. Yeah, and there's no real proper true ATO feature except if you press Control A and put the train into AI mode, which you can actually, if you guys don't know, you can do that for any train in the game. I don't believe, well, you can do it for most trains in the game. There's some trains that might not be compatible with the AI mode and won't be able to drive themselves, but that you can do that if you want to kind of, you know, simulate ATO. But I like the Central Line video where that really showcased really good ATO simulation, while this I don't think does, so that's why I'm kind of also driving this train manually. Is this Pimlico? There's no one here. Is that like a dig that Pimlico isn't like a very much used station? That's a bit rude. That's probably true though. Oh, the front of this train is just super ugly. Right, where am I? Like, I mean, it's like super ugly. Maybe not in real life, in this game I'm talking about. There we go. Do you notice actually up here, like on these, in the stations, you have these signal things, and you can see here now it's green, but it was red when we were going, so that's nicely simulated. I like that. Right, what's this next station coming up? Vauxhall. I do believe this is our last station, isn't it? Isn't it not? Stop. This is the terminus station. I don't know if we actually go forward at all anymore. I'm not too sure. Let's go out. See, look, my train's not even fully fit in the platform, so it doesn't matter where I actually stop. Right, is this then just it? Do I not close the doors, or does the doors just remain open? I guess I think that's it. I think it's only Vauxhall really, but we can be a bit naughty here and close the doors. And let's see what else is in the tunnel, you know. Let's go for a little bit of adventure. Let's see what we're dealing here in the unknown realms. Well, why not Brixton? Why isn't Brixton involved here? Like, it could have been, you know what I mean? Or maybe it is. Maybe secretly it is in the game. Well, look, we have a tunnel, so let's go explore this tunnel. Still going. Still going. Still going, so why not? Let's see where this tunnel takes us. And okay, we're now in the unknown abyss. Oh. Jesus. Oh, we kind of flipped, but I didn't see that. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's kind of dark, but I think we kind of flipped around or whatever. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's just go back to the station here at Pimlico. We're at Pimlico for some reason. Doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was my playing Open.BVE series, and this was the third episode where we were driving on the Victoria line with the 2009 stock from Walthamstow Central to Vauxhall, which is the kind of only Victoria line map that's available for BVE. The links and stuff will be down below for this map and this train, and all the other maps as well linked. I'll link you guys to that as well. There is a 1967 stock that I would like to do a video off at some point as well, but as I said, I'm going to go through all the lines first, and then once I complete all the lines with all the kind of like best realistic kind of like combinations I can do of train and map, then once I finish all of that, I will revisit some of these. So I'll definitely revisit the Victoria line again, and I will do the 1967 stock video at some point as well. So expect that once the series is finished, and we'll go over. And people have been saying, oh, can you do a BVE installation guide video, tutorial video? I will do that as well after the series is done. So after I do all the lines and all the trains, see how they all work and that, and then I can have based kind of a rough idea of how I'd want to do like a tutorial video if I know how everything installs and whatnot. But then again, the shouts go to CK Trivia Gaming and Shireen123, the Shireen12345. That's again CK Trivia Gaming and the Shireen12345. Their links and stuff will be down below. Please do show them some love. Guys, have a lovely day. This has been the Victoria line. So far, it's not my favourite one. The train was mediocre. The route is mediocre as well, but you know, it's here, it's drivable. So knock yourself out with it, and I will see you in another playing Open.BVE video. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.
We ain't never giving up, 'cause we ain't born for that. Gotta catch us fast to do. Fast to do. The ship is cruising, it's